Hey guys, I'm Justin, and today we're at Shucks Tavern, which is near Flamingo and Decatur. I thought it was just an oyster bar, but then I looked online and saw it has a full menu. Been here quite a bit, and I thought I'd bring you along. And tonight we're gonna get the chicken and steak nachos. I got the chicken and steak nachos. I got them before. They're actually pretty over the top great. And it's only $13.99. I'll be coming up soon. And I guess for this video, I'm not used to even going out to dinner by myself. As an adult, you don't really do that. I guess you don't do it as a kid either, but as an adult, you don't really go out by yourself to dinner. So it's that new experience, plus it's the whole just filming myself in public. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make this work. So I'm 48 years old, which is, definitely older, but not like bro.
I'll be right over with some napkins for you.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So we got the food, and it's looking pretty tasty. This is the chicken and steak nachos. It's $13.99, and it's pretty darn good. It comes with a side of guacamole, salsa, and sour cream. So we're gonna eat the nachos and talk, I guess. There's a lot of stringy cheese. So if you're in Vegas and you're a Vegas local, you're in a place to go, I think it's open 24 hours a day and has really good food and has great prices too. Like, definitely check out Shucks Tavern. It's called an oyster bar, but I mean, they have so much more besides oyster. These nachos are piled high with like nice cooked steak and chicken. I don't like nachos that have refried beans on them, so I usually order them without refried beans. But here, it's not even a thing. It doesn't come with refried beans. It comes exactly like it's shown here. You can get other, you can get shrimp. I tried that once. It was different. It didn't really have enough intensity, the shrimp, to like make a flavor. But I think the chicken is nice, and then when you get the steak too, there's a little more variety. It's pretty stringy. I'm starting to calm down a little bit about filming myself in public. I mean, all things being relative, it's still a little nerve-wracking, but it's pretty empty in here right now. Which I picked on purpose, it is a 24-hour restaurant. I like the multicolored chips too. It adds a little color, of course. I don't think they actually taste much different. But these are definitely enough to share if you come with someone else. So, if you watch RuPaul's Drag Race ever, you know that he talks about your inner saboteur. And I think that's the thing is, like, as you get older, you're less apt to just try something crazy new. Like, for me, I've tried a bunch of different things, and some have been super successful, and some have been less than successful. And when you're a kid, you just believe that, like, everything is going to work. You believe, like, life is limitless, and you've got all the time in the world, and it's all going to be great. But when you get a little older, you're like, uh-oh, the clock's ticking. I need to do things that I want to do. So I'm a firm believer that you need to do things that you want to do, because it doesn't matter how famous you are or how anything, you're still going to hit the same path. The end game is still the same. Like, for example, like if you're my age, you know who Lucille Ball is. And back in the day, she was super famous. But now, if you're younger than me, you probably don't know who she is at all. That's the way it works. So, do what makes you happy. So I like doing little things that are games. Like, I like going to the grocery store and working the ways to get like the best deals. And right now I'm doing a delivering food thing, just for mainly for like the do something and make some money, and also to sort of the fun of it. So there's a challenge currently that you have to do 290 deliveries in 60 days. So that works out to almost 5 deliveries a day every day. And so we've been going at it. My husband, he rides passenger. I drive the car. He does the actual hopping out and handing the people stuff. And it's been a lot to do it 5 days, 5 deliveries every day. And then if you take a day off here and there, you got to make up for it. I mean, it's not. You got 60 days to do 290, so this doesn't quite work out to 5, but it's pretty close. But if you do get all the deliveries done, you get a $1,500 bonus. Well, it's $900 for the person that refers you, and $600 for being referred. But the person that referred me is my husband. So, as a group, we get, $1,500. We've been married almost 8 years. We've been together like 20 years almost. Or it might be more than that. I can't say almost because I don't really keep track of it. I know that we will be married. We've been married almost 8 years. I know that for sure because our anniversary's coming up. So let's try a little salsa on this. See how that is. Oh, I got tickled. Sometimes I watch Instagram little reels, I guess, that are not very nice, but they're pretty darn funny. And there was one that my husband showed me yesterday, and it was the comment section just going to hell, one of those. But it was hilarious. And it was about eating. I just thought of it while I was eating that bite. And see, I was going to choke because that's karma coming to get me. Just checked the camera. I was like, what if I'm eating all this stuff and the camera's not even recording? Because I'm not using a cell phone. I'm using like a real camera. So I can't see the screen while I'm actually recording. This is the camera I had before I tried. It's a decently high-end, pocket camera. So, it's in my pocket. You can take it wherever. I know cell phone cameras have advanced to be quite good these days, but I'm not paying $1,000 for a cell phone that's just a camera. Like, I'd rather have a dedicated camera if I'm going to do that. Let's try the guacamole. Usually my husband eats the guacamole, so he likes it. I don't really care one way or the other about it, so I just let him have it all. Nice enough guacamole. It's pretty fresh. So I totally recommend you come check this place out if you're a Vegas local. It's not I came to Vegas on a tourist trip and decided to go check out that bar. Unless you just really want to. I mean, you can, obviously. Of course, you can do what you want. But if you live here, near Flamingo and Decatur, or Flamingo and Fort Apache, but that's pretty much the same thing. Unless if you live here and you're watching this, I hope you appreciate just how great the roads are here. I know, they're always under construction. I'm not talking about that. That part is insane. It's like, just pick a section of road and fix it. You don't need to, work on 47,000 different sections of road simultaneously. But the roads actually being all in a grid here means it's, so easy to get places and to know exactly where someplace is. Where 8,000 West Sahara is, and then you therefore know what 8,000 West Charleston is. I've lived in a lot of places. I'm just trying to think. I think this is my 6th time living in Vegas. I moved here, then moved away, then moved back, and moved away, then moved back. I'm not sure if this is 6, but I was counting up how many addresses I've had in Vegas. Therefore, to figure it out, I think one move was just in Vegas from an apartment to a house. But the others have been moving away and then moving back. So the places I've lived have been Kentucky, Boston, LA, San Diego, Las Vegas, Orlando. Oh, Portland. I forgot Portland. And then also Vancouver, Washington, which is just across from Portland, across the river. That's an interesting dynamic as a place because they're two separate states separated by a river, and they have different laws. When you're on the Washington side, for example, it was that, like, and what is right now in Oregon, you have to recycle, like, there's a 10-cent deposit on beverage containers, but in Washington, there's no deposit whatsoever. In Oregon, there's no sales tax. And then in Washington, there is sales tax. And in Oregon, until recently, until before I moved, you couldn't pump your own gas, which I know is crazy. But yeah, you had to have an attendant pump your gas every time in Oregon until just very recently. And they still have where half the pumps have to be manned by an attendant. So I think I'm pretty close to finishing up these nachos. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I should probably finish my bite first. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. And either way, I'll see you soon. And remember, check out Shucks. There's a couple locations, at least in Las Vegas. And they have a great menu, great prices, food's tasty, and it's 24 hours. So I'll talk to you soon.